We've all experienced it, sitting on public transportation, looking around, feeling like dirt. The logical conclusion would be to sit in a car. The main thing is, it's not an Opel Vectra. Unfortunately, something like that costs money. Right now, cars that were once unaffordable are within immediate reach. If you belong to the kind of people who think luxury should be earned through hard work, then this video is not for you. But if you want to take responsibility and improve your sex life, check out these 6 vehicles. If you want to show off but still want to save your wallet, listen up. Let's dive into our list of 6 budget-friendly vehicles that offer exceptional value without compromising on luxury. Starting off our list, we have the BMW 730 E65 from 2005 to 2008, also known as the LCI model. This BMW was so ugly at its launch that it was called ugly all over the world, even by rednecks, so that must mean something. Since its production began in 2001, the face of the E65 changed more often over the years than the values of the Instagram generation. During the life cycle impulse in 2005, the E65 suddenly wasn't quite as ugly anymore. In addition to the visual improvement, its electronics and the iDrive system were enhanced. BMW loaded the car with everything the innovation had to offer at the time. And typically for BMW, this led to various electronic problems. This doesn't mean everything about it is bad, just expensive to repair. The LCI was less prone to issues. With good maintenance, you generally have fewer problems. And the good thing about it all, this model is available for as little as about $5,000 in reasonably usable condition, so there's enough buffer for general repairs or necessary tuning measures. It's best to go straight for the 3070, a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder with turbocharging and 231 PS. The 740i and 750i are also good alternatives, but it's about getting the best value for your money, and V8 engines are not known for being cheap to maintain. VW Phaeton GP3 from 2008. The VW Phaeton is comparable to the child of the new chick. It's there, you somehow accept it, and still try to ignore it as best you can. With the VW symbol, people always think you're driving a Golf. That's probably exactly why the car was so unpopular. But the truth is, this car is built on the same platform as the Bentley Continental. This means that, in terms of quality standards, it's up there with Bentley. Former VW research chief Ferdinand Piëch wanted to set new quality standards in the luxury class back then. Admittedly, the first models are somewhat problematic in terms of electrical systems, but there have been some significant product updates over time. So, facelifts, models from 2008 onwards, are generally reliable. They have the strongest engine with 239 PS and Euro 5, so you don't have to worry about driving bans within the city for now. From 2011 onwards, the optics also include LED technology. Sure, it's still expensive if something goes wrong, but when you consider everything you get, it's definitely worth the money. With regular maintenance, you generally have little to worry about. Models from 2008 are available from about $5,000, while models from 2011 are only available from $10,000. With a bit of luck and persuasive skills, however, it's entirely possible to get a model cheaply. Nearly 90% of the Phaetons sold had 3-liter diesel engines. While there are still V6, V8, and V12 petrol engines, they are less recommended due to the vehicle's weight of over 2.5 tons if you want to keep maintenance costs low. Lexus GS 450EH S19 from 2005. Okay, enough of German vehicles. Let's now talk about a misunderstood exotic in Europe. In the USA and Asia, this brand competes strongly with European premium manufacturers. Often, it even outperforms them. Lexus is a branch of Toyota, and they are known for producing clear long-distance runners. Even after years, things still run smoothly. So, if you value quality and reliability, Lexus is the right choice for you. Toyota is not without reason the leader in reliability and hybrid technology. The good thing is they just work. What's special about the GS450RH is that you get a 3.5-liter V6 naturally aspirated engine with just under 300 HP and a battery. Combined, this gives a system output of 345 HP with a consumption of under 8 liters. In the base equipment, this car was quite generously equipped. Alternatively, there's also the GS300, a 3-liter V6 naturally aspirated engine with 249 HP. If you want a vehicle with few problems and good driving comfort, you're well served with this. There's a reason why there are few dissatisfied Lexus drivers in the world. Most are only bothered by the appearance, but that's a matter of taste. Therefore, take a test drive and decide for yourself. It's definitely worth it. Price-wise, you're looking at around $6,000. The maintenance costs are also very manageable since you only need to change wear parts with normal care. Usually, Lexus drivers are quite careful with their vehicles because they are usually a bit older. Audi A5 3.0 TDI 8T from 2007. The Audi A5 was one of the first series vehicles to have LED daytime running lights back then. Performance, reliability, and quality are at a high level with this vehicle. Design-wise, the car is still undoubtedly an eye-catcher today and offers great tuning possibilities. You can separate yourself from the crowd both in terms of performance and appearance, and all for manageable money. Try to aim for the 3.0 TDI engine. With its 239 PS, it's very fast thanks to 500 Newton meters. A Mercedes C63 AMG B204 from 2007 has 600 Newton meters in comparison, but no all-wheel drive. The 3.0 comes with Quattro as standard. Prices start at $7,000. From $6,000, you can already find the 2.7 TDI engines. These are basically identical to the 3.0 TDI, but may have less power and displacement. However, this can be relatively easily balanced out with chip tuning. Definitely avoid the Multitronic gearbox. It's not considered reliable and is very expensive to repair. Mercedes E-Class W212 from 2009. Actually, it doesn't really matter which engine you choose here, as all engines are very solid. Overall, the model is inconspicuous in terms of problems. This is also one of the reasons why the E-Class is widely used as a taxi in many countries. It's not uncommon for these vehicles to have odometers showing well over 500,000 kilometers and still running. However, maintenance is still crucial here, as with any other vehicle. In general, you can't go wrong with the E-Class. However, you shouldn't opt for a taxi, as they were probably not treated with much care, and a large part of the mileage comes from city driving. Former taxis are available for as little as $3,000, but you should have the condition checked by a mechanic. Otherwise, for more reasonable models, prices start at around $7,000 to $8,000. For tuning enthusiasts, there's also the option of converting to a facelift model. But what's the best on this list today? What can you get for under $10,000 and is the best choice? The latest technology and the most innovative design come with the BMW 520d F11. Thankfully, in terms of appearance, it hasn't followed in the footsteps of its predecessor, the E60. It resembles more the flagship, the 7 Series F01, both inside and out. Even after nearly 9 years, this vehicle is still very timeless in terms of design. Small modifications to the headlights work wonders in terms of appearance. The LED optics refresh the car for several more years. One might say that you only get a 2-liter diesel with 184 HP, but this engine is very satisfying. If it's still not enough for you, chip tuning is always recommended for these engines. Many will advise against it, but with a well-maintained vehicle, what could go wrong, right? Otherwise, the 5 Series is quite stylish and also a reliable colleague. Alternatively, all other engines are available, which are usually relatively low maintenance. Price-wise, you're already starting at under $8,000, so for $10,000, you'll get more reasonable models accordingly. You may have less equipment, but always remember, less can mean less can go wrong. So, don't be deterred by closed seats. You can completely change the equipment to leather with original parts for just a few $100s if you wish. That's it for today with the video, friends. I hope you were able to get an insight into what's possible for $10,000. It's always advisable to buy the vehicle in cash. Keep in mind that something can always break, especially with cars in this price range. So, it's always recommended to have reserves to access them in case of emergencies. If you want to learn more about cars, then subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. Likes and your opinions in the comments are always appreciated.